Hello, this is Evangelist Dr. Robert L. McKim Sr. This is where I live at, my home that I own free and clear. It's not owned by a bank, it's owned by me. Blessed by the one true God and Jesus Christ, His only begotten Son. There has been, ever since I basically started preaching on Facebook and YouTube, I've constantly been under fire by my wife's stepfather, and now I've been constantly under fire by this woman from Thailand. She thinks just because she had went to a university here in the United States of America for government and political doctorate degree, that she knows everything that there is about everything. She even thinks that because I grew up as a slow learner with what was called a learning disability. Back when I was growing up, that's what is called a learning disability. There's two different classes. There was the learning disabilities class, which is what I was in, and there was also the special ed class, which was for kids that was even worse than me. I wasn't totally in every single class. There was classes like history and math and well, of course, physical education, wood shop, metal shop. Things, of course, last time, has went by the wayside because of technology that I was in growing up. Regular classes. I was only in special the learning disabilities class for basically reading and spelling and some math. Well, she's constantly coming out more or less saying she's a school teacher now too, because she's saying that I read by fourth grade level. Well, how does she know what I read and read with, or read and read by? How does she know this? How does she know? Did she get into my high school records? Did she get into my college records? Yes, I went to college twice. Back in 1992, I went to the former Mansfield Business College here in Ohio. It was in Canton, Ohio, located in Canton, Ohio. And when it closed, all records went to the Ohio Board of Regents. My certificate went to the Ohio Board of Regents. That's the Friendship Center that delivers Meals on Wheels. It's starting to try to rain. drizzling right now, basically. But what I'm trying to get across is I went to college. And when I went to college, I had to take a class associated with some of these mailboxes down. Got mail here that we're expecting. Long story short, I also went to college in 2007, well, from 2007 to 2010. I graduated in 2010 from Belmont Technical College, which is now Belmont College. They dropped the word technical so they can be more accepted by other colleges. But see, this woman would rather have you believe that people who grew up in special ed or learning disability classes, and even today people who are diagnosed with ADD, ADHD, and even autism, has no business whatsoever getting a doctorate degree and hauling themselves out to be a doctor. That is a legitimate degree, and it is accredited by a legal accrediting association. But see, this woman doesn't want you to believe that because of the fact she has the Jezebel spirit. She also has the Absalom spirit. The Absalom spirit is the spirit of anti-God and anti-Christ. But you see, people like her just wants to tear people down and lift herself up like she's a goddess. Well, she's not a goddess. She's not a god. She's a liar. You are a liar. You want to make yourself look better because you live in Thailand? When you come here to the United States of America, you will be put into your place. But see, you don't want to be put in your place. Because you say, well, you are trained in martial arts, so you can defend yourself without a gun. Well, in the United States of America, we have guns. And when someone comes after us, we will shoot to kill. Not to maim, to kill. And it is not against our religion to kill somebody that's wanting to kill us. Murdering somebody in cold blood is against God's law. Killing somebody that wants to kill us or hurt us is not against God's law. Never was. It is just that a lot of people will want you to think so. That killing even innocent animals, even Bambi, to hunt for food, is against God's law. God never said that. But there are people that I know that have been in my life that thinks that killing, period, is wrong. It's against God's law. Well, I never saw it because God says food, animals are meant to be eaten, except for certain kind of animals. That was back when like pigs were once offered up to false idols. Then fast forward to the New Testament, then God comes along and says it's okay to eat everything as long as you eat it with thanksgiving. You give a blessing over the food, and it is good to eat. But see, there's people that still wants to just hold to the old ways, the old laws, and not move on to the new laws that Jesus gave us, that we are supposed to love one another as we love Him. People don't even want to do that anymore. People don't even want to do what Jesus said we're supposed to do by feeding the hungry, except for, different organizations. Give drink to the thirsty, clothe the naked, give shelter to somebody that needs shelter. I'm just kind of paraphrasing right now. Visit somebody that's sick, visit somebody that's in prison. People don't even want to do that anymore. They're like, oh, that's up to the pastor of the church, or that's up to the elders of the church, or they want to make some kind of excuse not to do what God has informed all disciples to do. We are disciples of Christ. Everyone who believes in Him are disciples. So don't let that woman fool you, or anybody else on my YouTube fool you to believe in the lies that they are saying, because of the fact that's all they want to do, is tear down instead of lift up the people of God who are telling the truth and preaching the truth. I'm preaching the truth. The trouble is, some people keep saying, well, my truth is different than their truth. That's because they don't believe. They don't believe. And yes, okay, I made a mistake. I admit. I believed a post that was posted on Facebook, and then went to a website that was a fake website. But you know what? Like I said, it wasn't all on me. It's also on everybody else that's posting that false post. People say, well, you don't blame them, blame yourself, because you didn't check things out. Hey, one thing I do check out, and that is God's Word versus what is going on in our world today. And we are living in the end times. The times that Jesus spoke about, and Paul has spoke about, and Timothy and Peter has spoke about, that will happen before the return of Jesus Christ. So I gotta get off here and post this video, because it's starting to sprinkle and got some important mail here gotta go through. God bless you. Have a blessed day.